Thanks for joining me at NeuroVisual Trainer. My name is Claire, and this is your first video as an intro to NeuroVisual Trainer. Just having a quick look around the app. If you want to pop your app open and follow along, it's actually a great way to get started. So, as you've logged in, you will probably land on around this page. The My Clinic tab up here on the top right is the default tab. So underneath it, you'll have your clinic name. This one's a tester account, so that's why it says that there. And then up here as well, you'll see exercises, videos, tools, and equipment. So we're going to have a look at those in a further video, so we'll skip ahead of them, but you will definitely want to check that out as well. So first, let's get you oriented around the layout here. We've got on the top right corner, Calibrate. You've also got My Account and Dark Mode. So let's start you off with My Account. So this is the information about your account specifically. So you yourself, if you're the first user of NeuroVisual Trainer at your clinic, you're probably an admin account. So you've got your first name here, you've got the email associated to the account, and you've got your last name. You can also update your own password, and this is also where you would log out of your account if you want to sign out. So, but we're pretty happy with the details that we've got here today, so we're going to exit out of this. Next up here, so you've also got dark mode. So I'll switch that on. This is what dark mode looks like in NeuroVisual Trainer. It's great for being a little bit easier on the eyes for some patients especially. Some people just like it better like this as well. It's a little bit more soothing perhaps, and you set this for your own account, and then your patients set it for their own account as well. If you've got any staff, everyone can have their preference. And over here as the last bit is how to calibrate. So if you would go over here, you actually see the size of a standard credit card, standard debit card. So if you have a look here, you can calibrate that screen according to the real life size of the card. So you want to, get your card out, put it next to the screen, and until it matches the size right here. That's how the program will know how big or how small to display the images on your screen going forward. Next step is working distance. So with working distance, this is just how far are you from the screen, or if you're going to use this in clinic with your patients, how far are they going to be sitting away from the screen as well. When your patients use this at home, if you send them home with any homework, they'll want to adjust it on their account for how far they are from their screen. So this is a slider here, and you can either do it in centimeters or in inches. Both work very well. And I'll say I'm pretty happy with this distance. Maybe I'm a little bit closer here, so I'll say maybe around there. Next up is the anaglyph glasses. So you want to pick which type that you have at your clinic. One great thing about NeuroVisual Trainer is that you have the option of using multiple different kinds of glasses, and you can have some patients using one kind, some other patients using others. All the exercises are entirely adjustable. So you can, have red, blue, you can have green, red, either way, and then left or right as well. And your very last step, so you'll want to do some color calibration for those anaglyph glasses that you just chose. So here I can see red and blue because that's the colors for the glasses that I picked for my clinic. These would also be the glasses that your patients have taken home. So you'll want to encourage them to do this for their own computer too. It'll be a little bit different than what you've done in clinic. It's always different per device. So over here, you put on the glasses, and they adjust the intensity so that it's effectively canceling out. And same thing for the blue over here. Next up, something that you can do is also to invite yourself a tester patient. So this is actually going to be you. If you have a personal email, this is the perfect thing to use here. For the moment, NeuroVisual Trainer does only accept using an email once. So since you've probably used your professional email already, you'll want to use a different one. But here, you go ahead and invite a patient. You can call the patient however you'd like, whatever is clearest for you that it is a test patient for you. So I'm just going to put test, and you put the last initial as their name. So let's just say test T, and the email. So here you go ahead, and maybe my email is test001@gmail.com. And as a message, you can say a quick, please accept this invitation. Thanks. And you would invite this user. So this will land in your own email. You go ahead and you accept the invitation, and suddenly you can see the app as if you're a patient. So we're just going to exit out of that. But what it does is that it creates users like this. So here you've got, I've created my own tester patients. And you can see here, so the first name, last name, also the email, and then who it is assigned to. The person who creates a patient will automatically have them assigned to them. However, you can also reassign to somebody else. And over here, you have the days of the week. So the last 7 days, you get to see, have they logged in? Have they performed some activities? So here you can see that with this test patient, we've logged in but not completed any exercises on this particular account. But here is also where you could see some reporting. You would also have the ability to see the app from their point of view. And you can also view and edit the user themselves. Let's have a look at what that looks like. And you would also have the ability to assign exercises to them. And over here would also be a more progress report. So, go ahead and create your own tester patient and have a look at what that looks like for you in your clinic. As the last bit of this tutorial, so I'm going to show you how to invite any of your colleagues. So what you go and do is actually click over here on staff. So I click on staff and I see the possibility to invite new staff. This one, it already lists, so what staff exists in your system. So there's only one, and I'm going to want to invite somebody new. Over here, we've got first name, so I'm going to say Sarah. And last name Smith. I would input Sarah Smith's email into here. So let's say Sarah Smith 02 at clinic.com. And you can see we touched on the role of users a little bit earlier. You have the option to either have them as a staff user or as an administrator user. So administrator, again, would mean that they can manage both regular users and the staff as well. And they can manage clinic settings, billing, and they can also order equipment. So that's another one that we'll see in a later video. Clinic settings we've seen here, and also billing we'll see in another video too. Here I'm going to say Sarah Smith is a staff, and I'll say, welcome Sarah, let's try out NVT. And I would go ahead and invite Sarah. So Sarah gets this invitation, she clicks on it, and she gets to set her own password for her own account of NeuroVisual Trainer. That's it for this first go at looking at NeuroVisual Trainer and what it can do for your clinic. This is a really quick run around of the basics. In some other videos, you'll get to see the actual exercises that are comprised in the software, the videos, tools, equipment, and then also how you can upload and create your own custom exercises in the software. Thanks so much, and see you on next video.